So I put the thermostat down to 16 last night. 16, 17, something like that. But woke up in the middle of the night, halfway between sort of about 3 o'clock-ish, something like that. Didn't really look at the time. Proper drenched in sweat, sort of. Everything saturated on me, thermals, everything. So, body really kicking up some inner heat. Had to get up and move the thermostat again because I was drenched. Solved that. Got all the crap out my nose and out my throat. Morning, Roxy. There's little lady. Do you want to go out and play in the snow? Snow? Come on in. Yeah, it's snowing. I'm going to have a coffee first before I do anything. She can go out there, innit, though. It's only snowing briefly. Yeah, body's coping with this, whatever it is, pretty well anyway. You can't see out the window. Let's try out the other one. So I just need a thingy, a jar. I think it's more rain than snow at the moment, but I could see it coming down. Yeah, it's definitely snowing. Only lightly, but it's snowing. So, yeah, got to gut crap out of my lungs because it seems to be sitting there at the moment. But it's pretty easy to move. It's not like it's sitting in my lungs and not coming out. So if I got worried or scared about shit, and didn't know how to cope with it, if I panicked because I couldn't breathe or something like that, which, you know, while doing the hard bit of trying to get deep in my lungs and cough out the crap, nearly made me retch a couple of times, but doesn't matter if you see what I mean. It's all about getting it out of your lungs, isn't it? Otherwise, if you can't do that and can't clear your sinuses, so it drains down your throat into your passage and then clogs up your air valve, which goes into your lungs because it's very tacky, that's where people get problems, and then they end up going to hospital, and what happens in hospital, they get put on ventilators, which pushes it right into the bottom of the lungs. She won't be out there long. She's a bit of a water dodger dog. But yeah, it's definitely snowing. So no colour in it, just white and tacky at the moment. It's a bit gluified. I didn't think you'd be out here long. A little bit of a snow build up now. Let her do her thing anyway, she won't be out there long. I don't need to check on her because she's behaving herself these days. Right, got a Java bag. Kick up some energy. And there's the big cup. Yeah, kick up some energy. Not to sit about. And it seems to be clearing up okay. Bit by bit, it's better than it was yesterday anyway. Yesterday night was getting a bit serious. Like I said, sitting heavy on my lungs, making me retch when I try to get it out my lungs. Right, you wait there, Roxy, or you go in my room jumping all over the bed with your wet feet. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, like I said, when I spoke to my father about it, I said a dose of man flu, sinus infection or man flu, nothing more than that. What you bitch? You want a bit of milk? You've been eating a bit more of your dinner while I've been out the room, have you? Good girl. Too much water in that. No. Yeah, it's not actually affecting me that much, if you see what I mean. Still got energy to do everything. This is, again, like I said, another part of my disability. And due to being gassed as well, if you see what I mean. Weakened lungs further. So something like a normal flu or cold can get pretty dangerous. So at the moment, I'm not listening to government fear porn. Come on, honey. Has the honey gone all solid now and all? It has a bit. Right, that's cheap. Pause the video a second. Put hot water in the honey. It's all going in my coffee anyway because I need it for my throat. A little bit of kettle water in there because it's all starting to crystallise in there where the temperature's dipped down a bit. I don't. Do. Yeah, so there's no getting down about shite or nothing like that. I know exactly what I've got to do about it, and I'm just getting on and doing it, rather than laying on the sofa moaning about it, trying to get sympathy off people. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Facebook trying to shut me up for it, when I'm only taking a piss out of my own brother, laughing and joking, you know. Kind of makes me think, if you ain't careful, Mr. Zuckerberg, I'm going to shut my account down and just say, fuck ya. It's quite easy to move your photos and videos somewhere else onto your hard drive or something, isn't it? Like I've already done. Lots of other people are sort of vacating Facebook at the moment because of the algorithm. So I'm going to weigh up that decision. No, I don't need a second coffee today. So I had a bit chicken habit. So I need a little bit of milk. Want a drink, Gil? Let's tip some of the water out. Yeah, sink's still nice and clean, everything's hygienic. I know what I'm doing to sort the problem out. Because I can't take painkillers for sinus problems or anything like that at the moment. So I'm kind of stuck. I'm having to work around it all, aren't I? There you go, little lady. Get yourself a drink. Don't then. You want to sit next to the radiator, do you? I'm only playing. I think I'm going to grab her tail. Move these out the way so she gets the heat coming straight out of there, and then she sits there happily while I have a ciggy in the bedroom. A coffee. She'll come wandering in if them builders are banging about out there. You stay there a minute, Roxy. Good girl. Yeah, I've got to go shopping a bit anyway, so. Coming out okay though. Excuse my grossness. But there might be someone panicking somewhere. Thinking, shit, what do I do now? Oh, I need to go to hospital. Oh, I can't go to hospital because of this. I can't do this because of that. And that's when they start getting really ill. Hey, it's getting heavy as snowing, look. Well, last time it snowed, a proper old laugh with the builders out the front. Which was on video, wasn't it? What's it saying here? 75 degrees. Cool. Like being in Florida. Right, nice hot cup of coffee. Okay, might as well get in here rather than lay in there. Get them toys out the bath. Yeah, still not allowed to comment at the moment, if you see what I mean. So, recording a video this morning. Woke up after enough sleep by myself without being woken up. Roxy. Very short furred dog, that one. So she feels the cold. Doesn't like rain. Well, not too much of it. Nor does her mother. I call her a water dodger. Yes, you. Bit of Java. Little bit of a runny nose. Apart from that, nothing else. So all the panicking elsewhere. Whether they can go to work or got to have this done, got a test for this, got a test for that. Being scared into getting an injection done so they can go to work, or you know what I mean. Every year, my son, who can confirm it? Every year, because he's a drinker, he get a cold, and then I get a cold, and then the grandson will get a cold, and then my son will get another cold because it's going around in a loop, and then my grandson will get a cold, and then I get the cold back again, and it'll go round and round in frigging circles. Do you know what I mean? So now they've managed to somehow say that it's not a cold anymore, and you've got to be have tests, and it's just gone stupid. And because they've ramped up the fear level and everything, everyone's fucking believing it, and it's so fucking stupid. The more you fucking believe in something, the iller you get. Literally. So if you worry, you're literally worrying yourself ill. It's the same as a doctor using the power of suggestion, isn't it? To tell you you've got this or that, and then you go home and you worry about it, and you worry it into existence. You literally either create your own heaven or your own hell, in other words. Now, the first job I've got to do is clear the toys out the bath, give them a shower off, or just sling them in the sink while they drain off, and then chuck them in the bath water when I get out of it, and then rinse them off after that. That's them done then. Right, look at you sitting here. Hey, what's up? You in a good mood today? Yeah. You was getting a bit panicky last night, weren't you? Laying across my chest, sniffing my nose. And just squirting on the inhaler as I was getting tired. She was sort of panicking a little bit. Oh, what's the matter with him? Look at the state of your legs, girl. You're filthy. Good job I've got to clean these sofas off, innit? Yeah, she was panicking a little bit, which I was trying not to panic about that, if you see what I mean. Why is she panicking? What does she know that I don't know? Ugh. But she's a bit of a panicky dog. A fretter. Just like my son. Which somebody else is trying to play the fear on that as well, if you see what I mean. What you got, girl? Right, that's enough jumping about. Calm it down, Miss Zuma. Ah, calm it down. Calm it down. Calm it down. Look, your tail's going around whipping things. If you're going to jump about on the floor. But don't do it on the sofas. Yeah, so basically what I'm saying might be an unorthodox way of doing it. Might be an unorthodox way of doing it and look and sound a bit disgusting to people. But how I'm actually dealing with it is the correct way. I'm not playing into the toilet roll rubbish, am I? Because it's being snotted instead. A nose washed instead of just wiped and making it sore. Keeping the lung muscles working so you can get it right out of in there. Cool. Good girl. And rather than sit about moping about it, making it worse, I'll carry on and keep him busy. Right, what we got here? Any energy spikes overnight? Because the SLI was definitely active, proper generating heat. It wasn't because of the temperature in the house.